Last time, Kazuya invited Mizuhara to have lunch together. But the moment the words left his mouth, he immediately regretted it. Expecting her to reject him, he was about to pretend nothing happened when Mizuhara suddenly called out to him, saying she was actually hungry and wouldn't mind joining him for lunch. Since it was with Mizuhara, Kazuya wanted to pick a nicer restaurant. But most places were fully booked at that hour, leaving him anxious. To his surprise, Mizuhara pointed at a nearby seizuri and said this would be just fine. During the meal, Mizuhara acted unusually by drinking alcohol in the daytime. Kazuya thought she'd just have a little, but before long, she was already tipsy. Seeing her flushed face, he couldn't help but think how cute she looked like this. Suddenly, Mizuhara asked what the word on his shirt meant. Kazuya explained it was the Italian word for fish, something he bought at an aquarium shop. Hearing that Kazuya bought clothes at an aquarium shop, Mizuhara burst out laughing, teasing him for going so far just because he liked fish. Kazuya realized that when drunk, Mizuhara would smile at even the smallest thing, and he secretly wished this moment could last forever. Then, out of nowhere, Mizuhara asked, "Do you like me?" Caught off guard, Kazuya froze. Mizuhara said she had already guessed that when he mentioned his ideal girlfriend during the fireworks show, he was referring to her. Plus, Yaemori had told her that Kazuya genuinely liked her as more than a friend. But since Kazuya was also involved with Duka, she wanted to confirm whether she had misunderstood his feelings. Just as Kazuya was struggling to respond, the server arrived with dessert, interrupting their conversation. Mizuhara took the chance to brush it off, saying she must have misread the situation and that he should forget what she asked. After finishing dessert, they left the restaurant. On the way back, Kazuya kept regretting not answering her immediately. As they neared their apartment, he couldn't hold back anymore and stopped Mizuhara before she entered. He confessed that the ideal girlfriend he mentioned was indeed her, that he had liked Mizuhara for a long time. But before he could finish saying "I like you," his friend showed up, dragging him off for drinks. By the time he looked back, Mizuhara had already closed the door and gone inside. What he didn't know was Mizuhara had heard his confession. At the bar, Kazuya was frustrated that he failed to properly confess yet again. But part of him also worried, what if Mizuhara really hurt him? Would she cut ties with him? After all, someone like her would never date someone like him. The more he thought about it, the more he felt grateful that his friend had interrupted him. But then, his friend dropped the bomb. Yamami had contacted Graham of Riot Litter and became her advisor. Suspecting Asami had some scheme, Kazuya grew uneasy. The next day at school, he ran into Mommy and took the chance to ask how she knew Grandma. Mommy casually said she'd recently gotten into Sake and stumbled upon Grandma's Twitter, where she asked for advice. She assured him she never mentioned their past and told him not to overthink it before walking away. Even so, Kazuya couldn't shake the feeling that Asami was plotting something. Just then, he spotted Mizuhara with her classmates. Since hearing his confession, she had been avoiding him, and she quickly pulled her friends away. What is Asami planning? How will Mizuhara face Kazuya now? Stay tuned to my channel for the latest updates on the anime story.